Initially, I want to congratulate Stephen, Michael, Catherine, Raymond, Chris, and the 96 men's lacrosse team on their induction in this class of 2015. As I was organizing my thoughts, not a task to be underestimated at this stage in my career, in preparation for remarks this evening, I wondered, in my case, is a little historical perspective needed? Or maybe just begin with something such as long ago and far away. Notwithstanding my indecision and needing to move on, I accept this resignation with humility, gratitude, and the satisfaction that after all this time, some people thought it would be appropriate to use the words Frank Kelley and Hall of Fame in the same sentence. I am grateful to the community of this university, led by Chancellor Keith Motley and Athletic Director Charlie Titus, for welcoming us members of the dead ball era as full members. Former Athletic Director Gus Sullivan and Coach Eddie Barry are also deserving of a full serving of my gratitude. They gave an opportunity to a young guy that might have been described at the time as an itinerant hockey player. That opportunity became beneficial to me in a whole lot of ways, athletically and beyond. It gave me a chance to play in a competitive hockey program being coached by Eddie Barry, a man with an impressive resume in both business and athletics. Well before arriving, I was aware of his athletic accomplishments, not the least of them having been an American playing in the NHL in the days of the original six. So there was no problem in getting my respectful attention. However, you never heard about it from him. That has always served as a model to me, as well as another lesson, that of commitment. In his case, it was to the program and mostly to those of us playing in it. He was also the possessor of a well-developed sense of humor/needle. Thin-skinned players need not apply. Every day was entertaining. Beyond that, the opportunity resulted in my getting an education that allowed me to spend my working life in what was an enjoyable, fulfilling, and hopefully successful career in public education. I'll let others be the judge about that last part. Meanwhile, the most important result of my time at Boston State College, and certainly the one that has had the most lasting impact on my life, was after arriving, I became distracted by an attractive young woman student named Jean, who became my best friend and lifelong companion for now 48 and a half years. Wow. All of this came to pass because of my pathway being cleared by Gus Sullivan and Eddie Barry. Can there be any doubt why I support the plan to rename a newly renovated rink for Coach Barry? Another individual deserving of a respectful tip of the cap this evening is the recently deceased Bobby Quinn, who was second to none in athletic talent at the time. And in addition, Bobby had that ability which only the very best possess. He made those around him better. At this time, I would also be remiss if I did not mention an older brother of Bobby's named Joe Quinn, who did play a role in my odyssey to Boston State. I also want to thank Dick Leahy, a contemporary, and the entire selection committee for judging me to be worthy of this honor. Another contemporary, Dick Kelley, is also in line deservedly for some appreciation for taking my case to the committee. Also appreciated is the support of other teammates present here tonight. We shared a moment in time long since past. Happily, the memories of practice time on and off the ice in the dressing room, games, and trips have not. Now from a more personal point of view, if I may, receiving this recognition at this mature stage of my career presents a special circumstance of which I am most pleased. From the very beginning, I have been the beneficiary of a very supportive family of whom I am very proud. Tonight it continues. I'm able to share this moment with members of 3 generations of that family, many of them here tonight. To them I would say, I appreciate more than you know your effort to be here this evening. I love you all. Previously, I mentioned my spouse, Jean. There are our daughters, Jeannie and Sarah, our sons-in-law, Todd and Michael, brothers, Tommy and Bobby, two pretty fair hockey players themselves. Sisters-in-law, Gail and Beth, nieces, Erin and Nicole, and nephews, Tommy and Mark. The roster of the youngest generation present is Kelley, Connor, Madeline, Caroline, Nolan, and Colin. May each of them, upon completion of whatever pursuits they follow, take with them enough wonderful memories of friends, acquaintances, and experience to last a lifetime. But in addition, the wisdom to recognize to whom they owe some thanks. In summary, as I have rummaged around trying to decide on a title for my forthcoming autobiography, I plan to plagiarize one from the legendary writer W.C. Hines. What a time it was. Thank you.